Gemini, are you coming or going? Is your sun setting or is it rising? Something you have kept secret to yourself is connected to a future event of chance happiness. It's time to open up, even if you're standing alone. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my table. You guys, it's nice to see you. If you're new here, my name is Zachary. Good to meet you. And if you're returning, it's good to see you guys again. Welcome to my table. Pull up a chair. So, friends, I do have some channeled messages here, and then we'll get into Oracle cards and tarot as we do. Well, everything that I said there at the beginning is pretty much what came through here in channeling. I want to break this down a little bit more, though. So, the first thing that came through was you are not alone, and you are not alone has come through a lot recently. I feel like the intention of this or the point of this message coming through is because, well, there is a lot of division, there's a lot of divisive behavior, there's a lot of intention towards division. So to feel alone is well intended by a lot of forces right now, okay? But there is the reminder, I guess I'll say it till the cows come home. You are not alone. We are all in our own experience here together, but we are not alone, okay? Whether it's with spirit or those around us. So remember, the next thing that came through, remember, Simba, who you are. The next thing that came through is, are you coming or going? And then this is where I saw a sunrise or sunset. And I'm seeing, was this a sunrise or is it a sunset? Are we stopping? Are we going? Are we moving forward? Are we retreating? Which is it? It feels like there's always a decision, right? Our card here, I'm a Gemini sun too, is the lovers. It's about choice. It's about being at a crossroads. So just like every other moment in our life, there's a decision that needs to be made here. The next thing that came through was an image of a frozen waterfall. So the message that I took from this, water molecules here, they move freely. If you remember science class, they move freely throughout liquid state. When water turns into steam, into a gaseous state, those molecules have much more energy and they're bouncing around, right? Um, when water becomes frozen, those molecules are still vibrating in place, but they're not moving freely around each other. So, what I was taking from this is even if you are feeling that you're stationary, and we'll get into the secret here in a second, holding on to something, not moving forward with something, trying to ignore something maybe that's in the unconscious realm, something you don't want to pay attention to, even though it may not be at the forefront of your mind, it still very much has energy. It's still wiggling in the background, right? Things are still moving and shaking. So, um, I feel that's important. Like, this is not something that we can ignore. That energy is not something that we can destroy just because we don't want to pay attention to it. Okay. Okay. The next thing that came through was actually baleen. So from a baleen whale, the little whiskers that they have instead of teeth. It's this form of filtration. So they'll open their mouths underwater and it sucks water in. And then they push that water out with their mouth closed through the baleen. And that filters out the water and keeps the krill or whatever else it is that they're intending to eat or wanting to eat. So the way that I take that is, the message that came through was to open your mouth to take a bite and to filter later. So there is something about getting going on something, very much getting this message of feeling held back for some reason. First step here is to open your mouth to create this suction, okay? The choice of opening up here. This doesn't have to literally be the mouth, but maybe there is something that needs to be said or expressed. Closed mouths don't get fed, right? So making the decision to open up could be a boundary thing. Maybe there are some boundaries that have become restrictive towards yourself, and you're being asked to open up. Okay, see what's coming next. So the next that came through here was surreptitious and then serendipity. So surreptitious, this is something that is kept secret, especially because it may not be accepted or acceptable. I feel like this is something that is subjective. Okay, this feels like a desire to live out something of your heart's desire, whether that is a hobby, a new job. Maybe you want to travel the world and you've never moved out of your hometown, or You want to change your hair color. I don't know. There are many different things that this could be, but there's a restriction here because you feel that it would not be acceptable, and maybe it's not acceptable to some people, but that doesn't matter here. Okay. And obviously within the realm of like we're not harming ourselves or anyone else. Okay. Just to be clear on that, this is something that I feel is very much inner child desire that has been shut down because I don't know, somebody else was upset with their life, told you that something wasn't possible or okay. With serendipity coming through, this is an occurrence or development that has a chance to bring happiness. This is where this chance occurrence of happiness coming in the future, being connected to the secret. There's something about opening up here, creating that movement, that suction. This is releasing the secret in some way. And this isn't like somebody else's secret, you guys, just to be clear too. This is something that you have been holding to yourself about you. Okay. The next thing that I was shown was a single rose in a vase and it was blooming. The message that I got there was the power of one. So even if you are standing alone here, it's important to open up. That rose is not looking around going, oh, are all the other roses blooming? No, they're just taking care of business, okay? They have their own directive, they have their own mission, and that is to bloom. So this is what we're talking about here. I'm actually really excited to get into this message. I was told no oracle cards before filming here, so I don't have any other direction besides what came through in meditation. So let's get into it, you guys. We will start with some oracle cards here. Do the Urbana. Urbana. Can you spell Gabbana? All right, Spirit, what do we have here for Gemini? 2. Okay. For Gemini. 707 on the timer there. Nice mirror number. And we did just have a new moon in Sagittarius at the beginning of the month here. So new moon in Sagittarius, we're looking at no matter how far down a path you've gone, no matter how far into something you feel that you are, you can always choose to make a change, to do something differently. So perfect along the same lines of this message here too. It's time to choose you, Gemini. It's time to choose you. Oh, be a forest comes through. Let's grab one more here and right to the forest underneath. Some time in nature. St. John's wort. Okay, St. John's wort. Maybe it has something to do with the John. I don't know. St. John's wort. St. John's wort is, and here's being a forest. St. John's wort is a natural remedy for depression. And please, you guys, like if you don't have experience with that, make sure that you're doing your research. If you're like talk to your doctors and things, it's not something that mixes well with certain medications. Okay. And I'm not encouraging people to take that if you have depression. Please, like there are professionals for that. Okay. I'm going to look this up here in the book. Actually, this is a new deck for me. So I'm still getting to know the cards here. And this is a general message, you guys. So please keep that in mind. You're super intelligent. So please use your head, heart, and intuition to decipher if this message is for you. And if it's not, please leave it behind. No need to force something that doesn't fit. All right. Which kind of feels like, I don't know, that's what's going on here in this message. You've been shoving your foot into into the wrong size shoe for too long with the purpose of pleasing somebody else. I don't know. We're done with that. Like it's okay to make somebody else happy, but not if you aren't making yourself happy first. So we'll start with St. John's wort here as we're talking about that. St. John's wort is like a miniature sun, encapsulating the essence of summer with its 5 golden yellow petals. These petals exude a renowned red oil, celebrated for its calming effect on sunburn, symbolizing the full magical vibrancy of the season. Its great antidepressant power reminds you that there is always light, even after the darkness. Don't lose hope. You're not alone. Continue to believe in what is bright and take inspiration from here. The card advises you to live in the here and now. Try to limit worries about the future so as to reactivate your inner light. So that inner light I'm feeling like is this secret. And just to clarify, you guys, it's not, whatever the secret is not, I don't know how we want to describe that, Spirit. We can get into it more later. like a secret talent, a secret desire. Like I said, I've always wanted to travel, and nobody in my family travels, or they think that's dumb, so I haven't done it. That just as an example. Okay. Be a forest here. Let's get into this. Be yourself. It's the very last one. Okay. Be yourself. Oh boy. All right. Be a forest. So, returning to a natural life is a dream many people have. Hmm. It seems essential to live in the middle of the forest to produce everything possible by oneself, to live wildly in order to be truly natural people. However, one can be a forest even on an ordinary day. Find a green space, make conscious choices. Remember that we are all inhabitants of a planet that needs our care. If you have encountered this card, be a forest, woods, earth, animal, flower, tree. Be a forest in your everyday life. The way that I'm taking that, so it feels like this is encouragement here, like it's saying, I just saw actually this post on Facebook of this like abandoned chateau in the middle of the woods or something, this huge beautiful home that was left behind for God knows what reason. Same with whatever the chateau in the forest is for you guys, the secret that you're holding on to, or not living or expressing this component of yourself in this life for some reason. um Maybe it's because it didn't have indoor plumbing. I don't know. Everybody left. What I'm getting from that is you don't need to, like, the situation doesn't need to be just so. I feel like this is maybe an excuse that someone's giving themselves here, like, well, if only this were the case, then I could do this. Gemini. No, no, no. If only you would do this, then this situation would be the case. You know what I mean? Um, this is where I'm getting this be your own inner sun. Be yourself. Gemini, be yourself. Okay. Do you want an animal oracle here? Which, well done, no. For Gemini. Then we'll get into tarot. What else do we have here for it? Gemini. I'm flying out. Ooh. Unicorn here at the bottom. So this is the third eye chakra. Belief versus disbelief is what's coming through on that. As we're going through in meditation or channel messages here, are you coming or going? Is the sun rising or is it setting? This is your choice. What do you want to see? And I'm not talking about, like, what facts do we want to believe in versus, what's not a fact, okay? I mean, in yourself. Do you want to believe that you can live the life that you want to live? Because that's possible, but that's your choice. Do you want to believe that you can't? That's your choice, okay? Dragonfly. So I get this energy of magic coming through with this. What is the saying? When you see a dragonfly, there is an angel on its wings. Make a wish. Your heart's wish, your heart's desire. If you feel comfortable to share, you guys too, I would love to hear in the comment section maybe what you have been nervous to share as far as something that you feel passionate about or you want to accomplish, something that you want to do. It feels like with Dragonfly coming through, well, your spiritual team, spirit, source, God, um, your angels, however you want to look at this energy, they're here. I see like a waiter with a pen and paper, like, man, just thinking of Aladdin today. Be yourself. That's the genie from Aladdin. Life is your restaurant, and I'm your maitre d'. That's Genie singing his song too. The universe is ready to take your order. Are you going to open your mouth and speak it? Or are you going to hold on to it because there's fear? I hope that you speak it, okay? All right, let's get into your tarot messages. So, I was called to pull out the Murder of Crows tarot today. It's been a minute. Been a hot minute. Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom. Choices. The choices you make lead to the life that you want to live, all right? What do we have here for Gemini, please, Spirit? And huge shout out to my channel members. Hello, you guys. If you're interested in membership yourself, there is a join button next to the subscribe under this video. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already. And I do have a collective reading and guided meditation channel. I just started here a little bit ago. If you want to check those out, There are links in the description of the video, comments, they're pinned at the top of the page as well. I'd love to take you on those journeys also, okay? And personal readings are open and available. There's a link to my website in the description, along with Cash App and PayPal if you guys feel called to tip or donate. I appreciate to those who do support the channel in that way. Thank you. All right, what do we have here for Gemini? Walking through the spider webs. Knight of Pentacles. So this is your hopes and dreams. This is kind of similar to that. Are we stopping? Are we going? Is the sun rising or is it setting energy? The Knight of Pentacles can be looked at as either very slow moving, taking slow progress, or not moving at all. A need to move or a need to stop. So I feel like you guys are hoping to decipher this energy yourself. There's a bit of confusion here. And as a Gemini sun, I feel you, okay? I'm here with this reading too. I'm interested to go back and watch it as well. But I need to make a plan. I do feel like some of you are in this place, different places here in this message. Some of you maybe are recognizing that you're ready to open your mouth, okay? To let this secret out, whatever this is. To show the world your inner sun, your vibrancy, your light. This requires that you start to make a plan too. You're not really feeling like you want to just take that leap. Well, it kind of feels like taking that leap is the best thing to do. Open your mouth, like with the baleen, open your mouth and filter later, okay? Which could be actually saying something, or like I said, making a decision, just taking action first and then fine-tuning it later, all right? Okay, second pile here for Gemini. What do we have going on for Gemini? Gemini. Does whatever a Gemini does. The star here at the split is standing out to me. A wish, you guys. You have to make this wish in order to have it granted. Renewed hope can be a part of the star too. Being guided. You are being guided right now. You are not alone, like I said. You are not alone. 1717 on the timer also. Love that. Okay, what do we have for Gemini? And check out any other major placements in your chart, you guys, if you'd like. We do have every energy in our chart. Okay, 5 of Wands. So this is your fear aversion. Conflict, okay? And this isn't like drawing blood, kind of like 5 of Swords kind of energy. It could be competition. So the fear, aversion, anxiety right now is repercussion is what I'm getting. There's a fear of repercussion. Well, screw that, okay? I mean, there's always cause and effect, but with whatever this is that we're talking about, we're choosing you. We're choosing us, okay? We're filling our cup first, especially if we haven't been in this place in our life before. No better time than rat meow to learn how to fill our own cup first. That doesn't mean that we're filling our cup the most even. Like let's say, you have kids or something like that. I understand those are obligations in our life. You are still filling your cup first. Because if you're not, then who is? Nobody. Nobody's doing it, okay? All right, I need some water. 1 second. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, so general energy here to start for you guys. 2 of Wands. Well. We are talking about the pre-planning phases of some sort of journey. Making that decision, maybe it is actually travel. 2 of Wands can be travel. Making the decision to change something, though, to move from where you are used to or potentially comfortable to another place that you might not be very comfortable for the sake of your own growth or for comfort later. But there's this 1919 on the timer too. A lot of mirror numbers, you guys. This is this decision, like I was saying in the very beginning, we're the Lover's card. There's a crossroads here. There's a need to choose which path are you taking. Retreat or forward movement? Is the sun rising? Is it setting? You coming or you going? Okay. Let's keep going here. 9 of Cups also. Ooh. So, I just had something fall here. I hear you, Spirit. Okay, very good. 9 of Cups. This is your personal satisfaction. Yeah. this chance encounter here in the future that's connected to um, the secret, whatever this is that you've been holding on to. Expressing that is allowing this happiness, your independence, your personal satisfaction, abundance, personal abundance in that way too. Calm and clear thought. I feel like I'm seeing the water molecules in being in that frozen waterfall. They're still moving, even though you think that they might not be. This movement is creating very Eight of Swords energy, getting stuck in the head, feeling like there isn't a way out of something. There's always a way through something. There's always a way through something. And I'm not just saying that. I've had my fair share of things too where I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't see a way through this. There's always a way through something, you guys. I promise, I promise. I'll pull one more card here. Or 20. All right, sounds good. Can we get some clarification here on the general for Gemini? Chariot. Movement. It's time to move, you guys. Maybe this is actually travel. Maybe somebody wants to travel. Maybe you're wanting to move somewhere, but it's away from your family or friends or something like that, like your main unit. It's positive forward movement. There's the Fool here at the bottom too. A new journey, you guys. Holy shit. There is a need to get these two sphinxes, motorcycles here, moving in the same direction, the light and dark that is within us, the conscious and the unconscious mind. Getting these forces to move in the same direction is key. Whatever is being withheld, secret wise, will never allow you to move forward in the way that you want to if you continue to hold it, okay? This is the shadow motorcycle that's continuing to move off in some other direction while you're trying to move forward. Well, it's time to come clean about something, and not for anybody else. This is for you. It's for you, boo-boo, okay? So, hey, love it. Good stuff. Your good stuff right now. Queen of Pentacles. This came through as we were shuffling. It popped out. 2222 on the timer as well. Dang, you guys. Well, hot damn. Butter my biscuits. Well, butter my biscuits, Gemini. You have a choice. And not just that you have a choice. Your choice, I'm seeing that rose again. Your choice is power. Is your power, okay? Whatever you choose is what is designing your life. The Queen of Pentacles lives a life of abundance and opulence because she makes the decision to do so. And she settles for nothing less. Genderless, of course, but Gemini, I feel like this is exactly what is being supported for you right now. Like maybe this decision wouldn't have the same sort of outcome in the past if you were to have decided to express this component of yourself or pursue something that you felt, others wouldn't approve of, whatever. And again, we're not harming ourselves or others, okay? Right now, though, I think especially with New Moon and Saggy, like I said, you are being supported to make a new choice, even if it's a 180, okay? Or a full 365, spiraling up or down, okay? Down, interesting. Why down? Okay. Sometimes we need to go back in order to move forward. Totally. Thank you, Spirit. Like an arrow. An arrow must be drawn back in order to be thrust forward. So that spiral of life, as we're talking about the wheel, we're either spiraling up or we're spiraling down. We're learning different layers of something in our life, but we're continuing to hit the same shit over and over again. Just different points of it. There may need to be a revisiting of something in order to move forward. Okay. Is there anything else you want me to say on that? We'll pull this, yes. And then that. Okay. Four of Pentacles. All right. Whatever this decision is that you want to make or have to make, this affects your security and stability. There is extra support towards this right now, though, your foundation. Maybe you're just feeling a bit more solid right now. I feel like that's the energy of the moment. There's this The wind of change, yeah. The winds of change are filling your sails. Maybe where you've been sitting here in the water, um, feeling no movement, not knowing how to move the ship here. Well, the winds, they are a blowing, they are changing. And this allows you to tap into your foundation a bit more. I want to pull one of these here as well for Gemini. Gemini passions and success here at the bottom. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into, you guys. Blah. You're being fully supported here right now to like fuck what anybody else has to say, okay? Whatever your heart and you are saying you want to do and you should be doing here in this life, that's what's important. I don't care if it's your family, your friends, your church group, your community, whatever. As long as it's not harming you or anyone else, you go do you, boo boo. Let that freak flag fly. Now's the time, okay? Passions. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. Like there's a damn echo in here. Echo, echo. This is exciting, you guys. Yeah, let's change it up. Let's move towards an occurrence of chance happiness. That sounds great. So, well, all right. What's in the dark here? What you may not see coming. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, Gemini. The tower. This makes sense, really. The tower is not something to be afraid of. We definitely go through these moments all the time. This does feel like, though, because death has come knocking on the door maybe several times here, given you an opportunity to surrender to that transition, to surrender to what it is your heart is saying, to allow things to flow. Because there's been that avoidance, now we're at a point where, universe, source, God is rolling up their sleeves going, all right, well, I mean, I sent them a message, but they're obviously not answering their phone right now. So we'll go ahead and send a bit louder call, a crack of lightning here to tumble the whole tower down. This tower was built to provide safety, to provide elevation away from the things that you may be feeling are causing harm. We can't stay in the tower forever, though. It has to come down. It's always a temporary thing. So, with something being dismantled here, there's also freedom. What you don't see in the dark here is you expressing what it is that you want to do or moving forward, taking steps to do those sort of things. It is creating a lot of energy. Like you're sublimating that frozen waterfall directly into steam. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy that's being exerted and released, right? That's very powerful. That energy can be utilized. There's also an illumination that happens when something becomes dismantled here. And I feel like the illumination is just how much of a badass you are. Once you make this decision, you're going to come back to a place once the chips fall where they do. You're going to come back and go, well, like why didn't I do that sooner? Why did I make that monster up to be so big and bad? Don't be too hard on yourself, okay? At least now you're free, right? Page of Pentacles comes through next to clarify this. So we're talking about making something new. I love that actually with the tower into Page of Pentacles. So something's coming apart and then you're taking the pieces from the rubble here and building something new, building something that actually serves you. The pentacles here can symbolize like seeds. It's that earth energy. There's a seed. There's a seed in the rubble here. This isn't, I don't feel like it's the secret. What is the seed? What is the seed? Thank you for the ambiguity. Can we pull another? Yes. It's the, oh my God, you guys. Whoa, holy shit. The Hermit here at the bottom, first of all. Your guiding light, what you're searching for truth-wise has been here the whole time. It's in your heart. Listen to your heart. This may hurt, this may help card is what came out. This card is particular to this deck. When I'm asking, what is this seed? Well, When this card comes out, depending on which direction it's facing, I'm not reading reversals here in this deck. So when it comes through, I take it as it's your choice. Is the sun rising or setting? Are you coming or going? This seed is opportunity. Now hold up here, though. Hold up. So the two that came out to clarify this, the world and the fool. God, I wish I could put this together better. That is a powerful combination of energies. So something major coming to a close, coming to an end. The life you were living before, the falsity that you felt imprisoned under. Okay, this does feel like something that was imposed upon you, rather than your natural self going, yeah, no, I don't want to listen to my heart's desire. That sounds like poo poo. No, no. And then the fool, a new journey starting. We go from the world to the fool in the tarot. So freaking beautiful, you guys. Similar to that tower energy to the page of pentacles. So the seed is opportunity. I love also actually that you are not alone. With the fool, the dog here symbolizes a companion. It's a reminder here that you're not alone. You're not alone. You have everything that you need here to take this journey. Oh, and is that a rose too? They've got a single rose there. Well, hey. Ooh, this is exciting, you guys. The moment is fertile. The seed is your choice. It's a wild card. All right? You get to decide. What do you want to do with it? All right, your difficulty. Let's move into your obstacle. Ace of Swords. Yeah, the truth. Yeah. The difficulty at this time is facing the truth, owning your own truth. It's cutting through bullshit too. Ace of Swords. Dealing with complicated thoughts. Like I was saying, that the vibrating energy of the molecules is causing this like Eight of Swords moment. It's very Gemini energy being stuck in the head. This air energy of the swords can very much lead to that, and I feel like that's what's going on here. You're vacillating between the truth of something, your truth, and somebody else's truth, and this is making you dizzy. There's a need to, I'm seeing the mouth open again, a decision needs to be made to decise, okay? To decise and maybe excise something from your life, okay? The falsity is what I feel. All right. Three of Wands comes through here next in your difficulty. So you had the Two of Wands here in your general to start making that decision to start a journey, to get uncomfortable for the sake of your own growth. Three of Wands here is expansion. It's also, like your ship coming in, help arriving at exactly the right time. I feel like that's interesting. I feel like for some of you, you've shut others off from helping you in some way. Like we were talking about boundaries here in the beginning. The boundaries that you have for yourself right now, either because of the secret or just because of your life in general, may be causing difficulty for anybody to get through to you to get to the outside world, or others to get to you. Others that can help you, that can support you. Because you're fighting the good fight here with these thoughts, it was easier to just shut the gates here, to shut the gate, to bring the drawbridge up, to not allow anybody in or out. Well, it seems like this is causing some issues right now, Gemini. Anything else on, thank you, the Magician? As above, so below is what's standing out to me here. As you shut out the world shuts you out as well. Seven of Wands at the bottom. This may be how you're feeling. Everything is against you, having to defend against an attack. Interesting. Sometimes I'll describe this card as like these stakes that are being pointed at this person here. When we're myopic, when we're looking up close here, we see that as, oh, we're under attack. Look at those sharp sticks. But if we bring our scope out a little bit, we can see that there's actually a barbecue and somebody's offering you a kebab. That energy, if we're not seeing enough of the bigger picture, we can see that as maybe a personal attack. You have the ability to shift these focuses, to make this decision, to open your mouth, to make these changes, Gemini. You can do hard things, okay? And this does not feel easy, but it sure as shit feels worth it. Whatever this secret is. I'll do a medicine heart here. I'm going to pull an oracle card to close this out, and then I'm going to go into an extended here. We look at direct messages from your higher self, love and advice, career and advice, and then what's being manifested for you based on your thoughts and emotions individually, and then what that looks like together. Okay? If you want to check that out, like I said, I'll have links in the description of the video here, for sale individually or on the 3rd tier of membership if you want access to them all. All right, what's going on here for Gemini, please? I like that imagery. I don't know if I've pulled this card yet. Yeah, it's time to spread your wings, you guys, and make some noise while you're doing it. In this image here, they're holding this bell. We're done being silent. Ooh, okay. Priestess of Tellura. You can be decisive in such a way that you uplift your mind and transform the course of your life path whilst generating spiritual benefit through multiple dimensions. The urgings of your heart may direct you to the path of least certainty and greatest promise. Oh my God, you guys. Embracing such may require considerable faith in yourself, yet it is no gamble. It is the good genius of love you are invoking. Ooh, I have all the chills. Whoa! It's not a gamble. Oh, I love that, you guys. Oh, I just have full body chills here. Holy moly. Okay, Gemini, I love you guys so much. I hope this message is helpful. I believe in you. I know you can do this. And I know somewhere inside of you, you know you can do this too. You can do hard things. All right. Okay. Gonna move into the extended here. If this is where I leave you, please take care of yourselves. It was good to see you. We'll see you all very soon. Be well.